Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean canteen and beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information, from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the social norm.
And I'm just
Yep. Yo. You already know what it is, man. I'm your boy Canteen, and this my man Beans.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, y'all, we changed it up today. He at his crib, I'm at my crib. So we figure this how we gonna try to do it when we don't gotta come all the way back to my house and stuff. So today on the Social Norm, we got an episode for y'all. It's called, damn, my eyes is bad. Hold up. What the damn thing say? Oh, what you gonna do if she does this? All right. And I came up with a couple of videos, couple of situations that I want to hit you, Beans, and give you some scenarios and see how you react to them, how you have react to them in the past, and yeah. Always hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss none of our videos. We do our videos Monday and Friday around this time. All right. Last Friday we didn't do it because he got stuck at work, and
It's just one of them things.
it's just one of them things. It is what it is. What's up, Beans?
I'm good, man. Been running
You
all
good?
week. I'm tired.
Why you tired? Just been grinding?
Between
What?
grinding and my lady's here, so I've been taking her out. So
You been taking? Where you been taking her?
took her to Canada first time.
Oh, yeah. Actually, this the first time y'all went to Canada?
No, the first time she's actually been to Canada. She's never been.
Did you take her to Swiss Chalet?
No, we didn't.
You ain't shit.
No,
you
well,
ain't-
I'll
if
get
you don't take
her. I'll get her there. It's just it was like
Where'd y'all go?
we ended up going to Clifton. Yo, and they had some type of they changed it. Like they added stuff.
From
Like,
when we last went?
Yeah, from like go-karts and all these other things. It even took me off guard. Yeah,
Oh, so it was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time. So
Okay.
it wasn't bad. It's just
So y'all been ripping and running, going all over the place.
yeah, I'm feeling my age. I ain't gonna hold you.
And you still been at work.
Yes, I still had to go to work too.
You ain't called off yet?
I did call off yesterday.
Oh, well, you did tell me that. You was like, this
Yeah.
single day ain't gonna be enough for me.
It ain't going no, because I'd be asleep right now if that ain't happening. I'd be asleep dead right now.
All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into some of these scenarios. Let me see. Which one what video do I want to do first? I think I'm gonna go right to the okay, here we go. This is the one I want. Let's do this one real quick. Remove this one. Give me a second, y'all. All right. So I've always said, I remember telling y'all a story a long time ago where my cousin had passed away, and his ex-girlfriend had came to the funeral and was like, she had brought her current boyfriend. And I always thought that was real, strange to do, because she was like crying and just giving, really giving a good, speech on how he was her best friend and all this other stuff. So I want to know, if it was flipped the other way, how it would be if a man, was to lose his ex-woman. Well, let's just watch this video and then we'll react to it. It says, man is sad that his ex passed away and his woman is mad.
I'm hungry. What we gonna eat? What's wrong with you?
I'm good.
What we gonna eat? What's wrong with you?
Man, they just called me. One of my friends called and told me that my ex passed away. So.
Okay, and
What you mean, Ann?
like,
Sorry.
why would you sing and sad because of that?
Parents died 15 minutes ago.
So you had 15 minutes to do all the sad shit then.
Bless that bitch. Behold the beautiful lesson this sweet bitch has taught a nigga. What's the lesson, boss Mac? Never expect sympathy from your bitch in regards to any other bitches in your life if something happens to one of them. That includes all your ex bitches, your cousins, your sisters, your moms.
So, Beans, what you think of the video?
I can kind of understand where she coming from.
Cause you a cold-hearted son of a bitch.
No, I'm just saying. If my lady came up and talk about something, yeah, my ex died, and she, you know, her day is devastated. I'm like, why you? What you about?
I just feel like that if somebody's sad, you know, I have sympathy for people. I'm not that cold-hearted that I'm just like, nah. My girl, she definitely, I hate to say it, she cold-hearted enough to where she'd be like, oh, and okay, where we going to eat? Like she would not. It's something about women that where they don't care about any other woman that you've cared about. And the sad part about it is like when the guy was talking about how not only your exes, but your cousins, your sisters, your mama, if she don't get along with your mama, cousins, or sister, fuck her. That's how they feel. That's how they really be feeling. They are just go ahead.
I asked my lady just before I got on, and she actually said, she actually surprised me. She was like, you know, you've been with her for a long time, so I expect you to see something, feel something. And she said she would ask me if I need to talk to a counselor or whatever, just to get me out of the slump. So yeah, good.
See, now and this is what I said. You've been married for 15 years.
No,
right?
I was with her for 15 years.
Okay, my bad. You've been together for 15 years.
Yeah.
To me, if you was my woman, not you, but I'm saying if my woman was with somebody 15 years and he died, and she didn't shed a tear or feel bad at all, I'll be sitting there thinking, that's a cold-hearted son of a bitch. I swear to God, she don't let shit go. That's how I would feel because in my mind, if you don't feel sorry for that, then I can't imagine when I die how you gonna be like, so where y'all want to go to the movies? What y'all want to see? Like nothing.
Like, can we have the funeral first before you start?
Yeah. I feel like your girl would be hoping that you was a little sad because she like, okay, he has somewhat of a heart to where when I die, he gonna have a falling out because I'm just so much better than her. That's how, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. And my thing is, so I've been told like one of my exes died just to see my reaction.
So they didn't die. They were.
I didn't know. They did die for real.
Okay,
but I didn't know. And she was like, "Yeah, well, her name had to be Chantrice. And you know, Chantrice died." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And at first I was like, "Chantrice who?" And he's like, "Yo, ex Chantrice." And I could tell she looked at me like this, like what's your reaction?
How you gonna react to this? Because if you get a little too excited, like, oh man,
that's the look you get.
So how did you react to it?
I said, oh, that's sad. I said, you know, my condolences. And I just kept pushing. I left it at that.
That's good. Keep it respectful. You know, don't do the oh well and keep it moving. Just be like, I'm sorry for her loss and her families. I remember one time, it's the sad part. I had there was a girl I used to talk to in college. We was never together, you know. She just was a girl I used to talk to. We were friends with a couple other people. We ended up fooling around, right? I know this might be a little too explicit, but she was like the first girl to ever like. You know what the gooch is?
Yes, I do.
Let's just say she introduced it. She introduced that to me, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." So, which when she died, I felt some type of. I was like, "Oh man, why she had to go? She was one of the good ones." Like I just felt bad for her that she died because she was a good person, but also, like what I mean, you never want to lose one of your great ones.
She showed she showed you something different.
Yeah, she showed me something different. I was just like,
Okay.
"Yo." And the sad part
Yeah.
is I'm still friends with her on Facebook, but I still have her number in my phone and everything. I refuse to delete it. I was like, I
Oh
can't
my
do it.
God. You had her funeral looking down there like, damn, she showed me the gooch.
Yeah, she was one of the great ones, y'all. Yeah,
That's too funny.
that's literally, I feel like I mean, y'all can't even blame me because there's women who do the same with men. They be like, yo, he used to tear my ass up, so why is he, whatever. But I'm well, let's keep on going with these scenarios. Let me find the next one. Yeah, you can't say nothing to women. The women are not gonna. They're just not gonna understand.
Sympathy is they can receive sympathy, but giving it, I think, is sparingly, depending on the situation.
See, the thing about women is, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. They real in one aspect. Is a line in the sand. It's either you with me or you against me. There ain't no in between. Let's watch this video right here. It says she rejected him because is 6'3" and she's not 6'5".
Not usually. But I really like the outfit. You look really nice. Like your swag is on point. I usually go for someone taller, a bit taller. I feel like I'm a tall girl. I'm not too tall, but like, just a little bit. So I like, someone who's up here for me. Okay. Yeah, that's really it.
Like how tall?
Like,
Because I'm 6'3", so I mean,
really?
I'm above average. Way above average.
I mean, I don't really want to say like 6'5". Usually, you kind of look a little.
Just say you don't like them.
Just be done.
Just say you don't. I hate when women do this and try to make up some fake ass reason why they don't like the dude. He's 6'3". He's talking about 6'5". I wish he would have never said how tall he was.
I wish he would have lied. I wish he would have said he was 6'5" just to see what she says. I'm 6'5". Yeah. What else? How tall you want me to be? She probably want 6'7", 6'8". She put
just out of reach. Just dangle the carrot right in front of me, but you can't never touch it.
A bit, not as tall, I would say.
6'3" is too short.
Like, not usually.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, she's not even probably. She don't even look like she's 6 feet. She probably like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah, I mean, she don't look like she towering over the man.
She's not.
She don't even look like she's looking at my eye.
He's taller than her. I don't understand. Just say you don't like him. Can you just save us time? Because now you're making him think.
That's why I don't like those balloon popping.
I love
the reasons be ridiculous though. They're like.
But that just shows you, this is the thing, the more ridiculous the reasons, the more the reasons people are ridiculous. You'd be like, okay, like you're a dummy. You know what I mean? Appreciate the emojis. I don't know what that means, but okay.
It just don't make no sense, man.
Yeah. Most people, I mean, you start to realize on the internet, most people don't make sense.
I don't know how anybody has hope dating these days.
Let's watch this video.
2 and 40. Do you think that this relationship would last without sex?
Yeah.
We actually haven't had sex. How long has it been?
2 months.
A little over 2 months. Why are you choosing to wait? I'm a monogamist and I like to make sure that I know what I'm getting into before I get into it. And then also on top of that, she has her rules. Rules like?
I don't want to have sex with a guy for a year after knowing him.
So he has to wait a year before?
Yeah.
Bless that bitch. Any nigga that takes care of a bitch and her 2 kids that's not his is a sucker of the highest order, whether he's fucking or not. And the fact that he's not fucking because a bitch made up a rule saying he can't fuck for a year is even greater suckerism. You don't want to be this nigga.
All right. Things.
I kind of had a rule like that. It wasn't a year though.
You have a rule with women that you won't?
No,
mess with them?
I decided after I got divorced, I decided to date a little different.
Okay,
You know,
go ahead.
and when I met my lady, we didn't do anything like that. I wanted to get to know her because my reasoning was I needed to see if I was compatible with this woman, if we get along with each other. You know what I mean? Like that's why people look at me crazy when I say, take sex out of the equation, because there are times where I've had sex with a woman and then like after it was over, I was like,
I ain't got nothing else for you.
You need to get out of here. Like,
yeah.
So
Like you disturbing my peace. I need you to go on out of here.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. I do that if I take you seriously. So I could almost understand, but a year, that's a long time to be.
When I first heard this, as I get older, I realize, when you have sex or when you get sexual with somebody, you giving your energy to them, right? And they giving you their energy. Y'all are like soul tied. Y'all are tied together in some form, and based off of that person, if they bringing in, trauma, a lot of problems, they have demonic energy, I could see how that would really not be good for you. So to vet the woman or to vet anybody in this day and age, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think it's really wise to do. So as you get older, you realize you don't want to go and just jump in with anybody, because there's a lot of women you get involved with them. Oh, we go together.
That's it.
That's how they feeling about
That
it. Because
is
they tired of everything. They done messed with so many, they done gave their shit to so many people. They like, yo, I'm done with it. You're mine now. And you be like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So
and it's in a sense, it's not even her fault, because so many dudes, she probably was the best woman she could possibly be to some dudes. And they just
that girl right there.
No. I'm just talking about in general.
Oh.
The girls would be like, you're mine now. That's it. Like they probably gate.
I feel like they do that for who they think they could do that to.
It could be.
I'm sorry, but let me say this: any woman that tells you you have to wait a year to get this, you got 2 kids, ma'am. You've already given it out. It ain't special. Don't put it as it's special if somebody else already nutted in it a couple times. That's all I'm saying. Don't make me feel like I'm a lame, because now you giving these other guys, you let Jody and Ray Ray down the street get all in it, and now you trying to put a time frame on me, like I'm just and then I'm supposed to take care of you and your children. No.
Well, somebody put it best. Like when a woman has a 90-day rule, like I don't have sex for 90 days. He said, well, then I don't pay for dates for 90 days.
So answer me this. If your woman would have said, we not having sex for a year, one, would you have taken her seriously? And two, would you have said, okay, well, I'm not paying for nothing for a year?
You know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
I might have been able to do it, because we already had been talking for 6 months before because my situation is a little different.
You got the long distance thing.
Yeah, so we had already been talking for 6 months and I never even touched her. So what was another 6?
Do you feel like that?
I almost did a year. Let me think. Because I talked for 6 months. I met her in January. I did do nothing.
But can we say something though? It's a lot different to hold up a year and you seeing her every day.
Yes,
versus
that's dangling the meat right in front of you.
Dangling right in front of you. She come out in some booty shorts or something, talking about don't touch. You're gonna be looking at her like, look, get out of here. You gotta go.
My forehead, like,
let's cuddle. And then they want to do something like, you're not doing that. I'm not gonna sit here cuddle for a year and then I don't just have blue balls. That we not doing that. So it's almost like it's been put away from you regardless.
Yes.
So it worked out.
It's like you put on top of a mountain. Out
But
of sight,
to
out of
me,
mind.
don't tell me a year.
Nah,
Because guys, this is the thing women don't realize. Men are hunters. We will sit and hide in the brush forever to make a kill. You could tell us, hey, you gotta wait a year. Guess what? We will wait a year and a day, and then we will hit it, and then we'll be like deuces.
There was a movie like that. I can't think of the name of it. But it was basically the chick came up with rules for dating, and most of the dudes like, nah, and then she met this guy. I think she was like, I'm not gonna have sex with you for like the first like 10 dates. And he went on her with he went on a date 10 dates with her, and then he smashed, and then he left. So
that's it. Like,
yeah, that's what he did.
You literally break. That's like saying, you want a promotion, right, for a job, and they're like, well, if you do 3 months, we'll give you a promotion. Okay, so I know how much longer I gotta wait to get what I want. If I know, if there's no time frame, if they're like, look, you got to keep working, and we'll let you know, you might quit. You might say, fuck this, I'm going to do something else.
Yep.
But if you tell me 3 months, 3 months come, I'm expecting that promote. And then it's not even that. It's like, okay, you tell me a year, you tell me 3 months, 3 months come. I'm like, you know what time it is.
Yep. I've had jobs like that where I've walked away.
You
told me this amount of time.
But I'm saying is, who wants to have a scheduled sex session?
Yeah,
that's like you 15 years in marriage and you got 4 kids and you don't got no time for each other. So you're like, all right, we got to schedule.
And here goes the thing. That guy doesn't understand. He's taking all the risk. All of it. He's investing in this woman, and a year down the road, it doesn't mean he's going to get it. It could be 9 months, 10 months, 11 months down the road. She'd be like, you know what? This ain't working out.
Yeah, because somebody else, and not even that, let me just say this. Because I don't know, y'all never saw the rest of the video, but I watched the rest of it, and he was talking about how he gives her money. He gives her like $2,000 or something a month or something, whatever. No. Listen, the way you start is the way you're gonna have to keep her. I'm not doing that, dude. She's not attracted enough to you to want to rip your clothes off and have sex with you. A woman can't wait a year if she really attracted to you. There's no way. It's just not in. It's just not in her.
She gonna think something wrong with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, I don't trust.
I didn't know he was giving her money. Then I definitely was like, no.
He a trick, dude. And she's a stripper. Yeah, it gets worse.
Now this is making
City. All right,
this is making all the sense in the world now.
You was fucking with type shit, or like,
yeah,
you walk straight in? Did you feel like a vibe?
Yeah, no.
Like, I mean, like a vibe from somebody you was fucking with.
Oh, type shit here.
Type shit. Shit, walk down, because you do got one balloon left. Come on.
I mean, it's really 2.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That's
so
right there.
I want to know what you think of that.
So he just rolled up on her, and
I'm gonna bring it back for you so you can see it from the jump.
Oh, type shit here.
Type shit. Shit, walk down, because you do got one balloon left. Come on.
I mean, it's really 2.
Oh yeah.
This man went and grabbed this woman by the throat, pulled her in, kissed her. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the sad part. Her panties are dripping. And then said, come on.
Wow. Right there. That's some thirsty shit. What if the bitch
is it though?
Bitch would have resisted.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't know about that right there. He looked like he took pussy before.
So this is my thing about that situation. He ain't the dude who reacting to the video ain't lying. You taking a big risk? Look at your face. You like
He
Look,
is.
you taking a big risk get big reward. But I'm just saying, if she not feeling you, you gotta be very careful of how to read the room. If she's giving you, you know how to read the room. If you see a girl looking a little too hard, smiling a little too much, giggling, touching, rolling her hair, you know she's feeling you. There's nothing wrong with going out there and being aggressive to a woman, but damn, gripping the throat and then pulling her in to kiss, that's some stuff that women dream about. That's some 50 Shades of Grey shit.
Mhm.
I really want to get a woman's reaction off of this and see what they think. You know, I mean, well, how would they react to this? Because there's in today's world, I don't think there'll be a lot of guys who will be willing to do something like that.
Because
Not in front of everybody.
No, because the consequences. And because that could have went way left.
Oh yeah. You
And
could be
he did
getting
that.
some hands around his, he could be getting some he technically that's considered assault.
Yeah.
In the eyes of the law. You grabbing somebody and grabbing their throat, bringing them in, forcefully kissing them
Without their consent. But see,
but
look,
see, that's real. Mac, that's
Trump's
Mac
listen.
too.
Remember, Trump used to say he used to do that too. He said,
Grab her by the pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, let me say this. I'm not gonna act like I ain't never done something like this. But it hasn't been in public with a group of people around. It was more me and her one-on-one. And I said, come here. You know, I did a little bit, you know, I've been a little bit more aggressive, but not like
Okay,
in
that
front
I
of
get.
her friends. You know what I'm saying?
That,
Solo, and which makes it more creepy, probably people hearing it, but it's one-on-one. It ain't like I did it in front of her group. Like, what would you do? What would you do if your I'm gonna put it in uncle mode. Your niece grows up. A dude come out to date her, or boyfriend, whatever. He does that. He grabs her throat and kisses her, and he's like, "Come on," and he gonna be like,
I'm like, look at here, nephew.
Look,
I understand what you're doing because I done did it myself.
Just don't do it around me.
Don't ever do that shit in front of me again.
That's my niece. All right, now, okay. Now let me ask you this: have you done that to? You say you have done it to a lady?
I've done it to a lady before. Not like this, dude.
Not in front of a group.
This was the mode, though. It was the vibe.
Feeling was there.
I knew. Okay, this is
where we headed to.
Yeah, I've done that, but
and some women like that aggressiveness. They like that tame me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, come get me if you want me. Come take me from me. You know that's the thing that people be failing to realize about this Me Too movement. We all have animalistic instincts.
Yes,
and
that's true.
Unfortunately, that might be part of it. That's part of the game of, you know, if you want something, you go take it. Not in a rapey way, but yeah, that's what I mean. Damn, I don't know what else to say.
It's almost like
he came, he saw, he conquered.
Basically, he read the room correctly.
I think I don't even know if he
read
read the room. I just know it worked. Well, I guess he did because it worked out for him. But I'll say this. Yo, if you ever want to see a moment where you think a girl is she ready? She's ready. That girl ready. She wants, they get along. I promise you, whatever he want to do, she's down to do it. That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys who will not take that risk and go out there. And
fortune favors the bold.
But you bet. I'm gonna say this though. You go step on that landmine. You better make sure that motherfucker ain't active. Because if it is, your ass.
That could have went way left.
Yo, if she would have pulled away and be like, "Who the fuck is you? Get off of me!" I don't even know what he could say.
If I was a host, I would have been like, "All right, turn the cameras off. We gotta get out. It's a crime scene right now. We gotta go."
All right, let's get into another video.
Then are more reproductively valuable because we can only have one baby at a time. And a lot of men want children. So if you're dealing with the average man that wants children and the average woman that wants children, the woman is going to be more valuable. And I think that women have really forgotten this. They have let the tables get turned around on them for them to really feel like the man is the prize. How is the man the prize? You are the one that holds a baby in your system for 10 months. You're the one that has to risk your life.
Bless this bitch. This is one of my favorite bitches. But this bitch is tripping. This bitch is delusional. This bitch is unqualified to speak on these matters. In this world, there are more bitches than men. If you listen to this bitch, you're going to be 50 with some frozen eggs buying nut.
Women.
Okay. What do you think? What's your
Part
reaction?
of me is so over this prize conversation. Like, it's just like, oh my God, we still on this? Like, now,
who cares is the prize?
That's where I'm at with it.
But I would tell women this: don't let this girl fool you. I don't think there's more men out in the world who want children than there are women.
Yeah, my thing is, why can't we both be the prize? As far as having children, I think I understand where she's coming from. I think.
Do you think that there's more men in the world than
No.
women who want children?
No, I think she's saying, no, I don't think that. I think what she's saying is women are the prize. Oh, excuse me, because they can have only one child at a time. Like it's not a.
So what you're saying is it's a prize for that woman because she can only have it one at a time. It's not a prize for a man
because they can just
have
they can knock
multiple
this woman
women.
Up. Yeah, they can knock this woman up, that woman up. I know somebody who kids is two. They got two kids. They both the same age. Got two women knocked up at the same time.
To say it's not that. To say that a woman is a prize because she can only reproduce one time at a time. I mean, I don't understand. I just don't understand the whole concept of anybody being a prize in the situation if it takes two to make the prize, which is the child. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the man, you need the man as much as the man needs you.
Yes.
To do this race called life.
That's
so
true.
What the fuck are we talking about? Whether I do, if there's a 20-mile race, whether I do 5 miles or you do 15, goddamn it, 20 miles got to happen.
Yeah.
One without the, you can run 15, but if I don't run the 5, damn it, we don't win the race.
You still lose.
That's what I don't get. Like, how could there ever be a prize?
That makes sense.
You know, the prize is the child.
That sounds like, why can't we just both be the prize? You bring what you bring, I bring what I bring, and we build this household together. I mean, because think, and I said this to somebody once, because somebody said happy wife, happy life. I said, okay. I said, but happy spouse, happy house. I said, it's we're literally saying the same thing.
See, no, but we not though. We not though, because I don't think happy wife, happy life is real.
Well, I trust me, you preach to the choir, but like
you've proven that.
Yeah, but like
sorry,
because I had them explain it. I said, well, what do you mean? She said, well, what I'm saying is if you make me happy, I'll make you happy. I said, what do you think happy spouse, happy house means? It means if you make me happy, I'll make you happy. It means the same thing. It sounds to you, it sounds better because
no, happy spouse, happy house incorporates the man.
Yes.
In happy wife, happy life, it only incorporates the woman, saying that the woman, if the woman's happy, the life will be happy for everybody else.
Yes.
I will say this on both ends: if you aren't happy, male or female, unhappy people make everybody else unhappy around them.
That's true.
It ain't just women. Men, an unhappy man can make your ass miserable too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for the kids. Kids getting their ass whooped left or right if they're unhappy. Take it from me.
Yeah, listen, I know when my dad was mad, he came out that room.
You better get out of Dodge.
He scattered like I literally left the house. I
I ain't
left.
mad at you. I was one of them I was one of them bold kids that said, "Fuck it, I ain't going nowhere and just get my ass whooped." I don't care.
God.
Let's get into it. It says, which is the worst? Number 1, can you do me a favor? Number 2, where you at? Number 3, can I ask you a question?
Can you do me a favor is an outrageous intro. At any time like that's you gotta say what's up first. Come on now. You gotta, can you just off rip you asking for something? Now I could probably help you, but since you intro with can you do me a favor, I might not can't probably. No big deal. Saying where you at first, I always give the same response. Chilling. What's good? Because I don't even know what's going on here. Why you want to know? And then can I ask you a question? I don't like this question off rip. Like just ask it.
I hate my girl does. Can I ask you a question? You just did.
Now when you say can I ask you, that means I'm probably not gonna like the question. Probably more than likely. Which one is the worst?
Before he answers, what do you say? Somebody texts you, can you do me a favor?
I usually get the number. I usually get the where you at or are you at work? That's usually what I get. And then it turns into one of the two. Can I ask you a question? It's right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The worst one I don't want is can you do me a favor? I don't have a problem doing people favors. If I had to choose out of those 3, can you do me a favor is I already know it's gonna cost me time, energy, or money.
And it's always
I don't want to do none of that. And then where you at could be so much more. It could be, hey, where you at? Because we got some, you missing out on some fun, or where you at? Because I need a favor. It can resort back to number 1.
Yeah.
All these could go back to number 1, really, which is can you do me a favor? But go ahead. Which one you say you don't want to see the most?
I don't want to see the most. 3. Can I ask you a question?
Because you know it's about to be some bullshit.
Yeah.
This is tough. Probably can I ask you a question? Because it doesn't really follow up with anything good. Like you don't like when they ask you. I'm not gonna hold you.
All right, you're right. I guess that's the winner. Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
I mean,
that's usually the one.
Now my question is this: what if you say no, you can't? Has anybody ever done that? Has anybody ever said,
I've done
I ask you a question? And you said no, you can't. And then what happens? They still ask you the damn question, don't they?
Well, yeah, that's true. They do. Yep,
no, you can't answer the question.
Like, no, not now.
I'd be like, do I have a choice? I got a choice. No.
Well, you're not asking me a question right now.
I'm asleep. My girl, she'll be like, for some reason she has a very keen act to call me when I'm sleeping. And then I'll be like, hello? She's like, you sleep? I was. What's up? Oh, all right. Well, she'll say something like this. Well, all right. Well, I guess I'll let you go back to sleep. I'm like, okay. She'll be like, can I ask you a question? What was the statement you just said a minute ago? Let me go back to sleep. She'll like if I agree to. I guess she was banking. She threw that alley-oop out there, hoping that I would be like, no, go ahead, tell me what you want to tell me. And that was she was hoping on me saying instead of me. I'm like, all right, then cool. I'll go back to sleep. And she's like, well, can I ask you a question?
Like, what? Like, what? It's 2:00 in the morning. What?
They don't care. They're like, well, oh, now this one right here, I want you to I want to know how you react to this video. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oops, that ain't it. Close out this one. I think I want to know how you react versus, and I think you've been in this situation before. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Bro is trying his hardest not to look. Try not to look. Impossible challenge. Holy but Jesus, bro. Those are
Now that's a huge, huge ass. They're on the jumbotron.
She's like, no, look at them buns, bro.
Do you think you can do you how you think you reacted to this?
Oh, I'm definitely not looking. I done been down the road too many times to fall for the trap. I'm just gonna be like, just like him, just
Bro is trying his
Like
I'm not looking.
This is my thing. If you are an advanced man, you already peeped that out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Ideal preview. And
He should have looked at the jumbotron like, oh, that's us.
Yeah. Well, he did at first. And then the girl turned around and he was like, and the girl was like, the other girl turned around and saw what was going on. She's like, oh no. Knowing
that did happen to me at the Chris Brown concert years ago.
The worst is where the girl who's doing it ass is bigger than your girls, right? Nicer than your girls, and you like,
just don't do it.
Why are you doing this?
Seriously, don't do it.
But why is he in trouble? Why is he in trouble? Why is not the woman just checking the girl and say,
because he ain't got, we're the men, we gotta have self-control.
Yeah, it's called the control of my neck to turn to look at it. My thing is this: if she can look at it, why can't I?
They think it's different when they look at it
because they know.
I don't.
Go ahead.
Because they probably know because we looking like, damn, look at that. Like, you know, it's
that look. Yeah, we like
we're attracted to it. They probably think something different when they're looking at a girl's butt.
I feel like anybody though, like a butt. I'm not saying a butt is a butt, but a female know when they got a nice butt, like when other girls got nice butts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's no homo, like, okay, as a man, like, you know, if you see a man who got muscular arms or some shit, like, yo, dude ripped, like, you know what I'm saying? Even, and I'm talking about his whole body. If his whole body was to the glutes, to the hamstrings, calves, all that, you like, yo, dude in shape. You know it. You can tell.
I mean,
I guess. Go ahead.
I guess that's the equivalent for women when they compliment each other, like, you know.
But I'm saying is it wrong to admire another person's body that you find appealing?
I don't know.
Yeah, now granted, I would say this. The girl was turning around shaking her ass. It wasn't like it'd be. I guess it'd be the equivalent of a man, you know, flexing or shaking, you know, twirling his dick or something. I guess, and then you know your girl looking, and I'd be like, yeah, come on now, what the. But if the dude was flexing, right, he's showing his muscles off, and your girl was looking at him, or my girl was looking at him, I wouldn't be like. I wouldn't put my hand over her eyes. I'd be like, the only time I would say something, she can look. You do this shit, your ass find your ass right home. I ain't. It's a different. It's levels to looking.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't want you sitting there taking mental images like, okay, I'm about to dream about him tonight.
Oh my god, I might have got up and walked away.
You would have got your girl said, "Come on, let's go."
All right, let's go to the concession stand or something.
Now you know as you get up to go, she looking back to see if you gonna break your neck to look back and see.
That's why I'm gonna put this hoodie on. Or
out of sight, out of mind.
I don't want to think about it. Was it horse blinders? I don't want to see. I'm just whatever's at the concession stand. That's what we doing.
I don't. I hate to say it. I don't know. I hope I could be strong enough to not look. I would do something like this. You know how I would play it off? I would look at my girl and be like, babe, this girl wilding, ain't she? She doing too much, ain't she? She be like, I know. And I want her to be like, look at her butt. And I'd be like, damn, you're right. That's how you do that. You're like, yo, she doing the most. She doing too fucking much.
Oh man,
that is not classy, is it, babe? And she'd be like, I know, but look at her. You know she's gonna have to say something. All right, let's get into another video. I want to know your reaction on this. It says woman explodes at her boyfriend at airport.
Bro, you're a weird too. Like it's not funny.
Oh, he a black dude too? Come on, man.
You're good because of you. I hate you. You're a loser. You're a loser.
Bless that bitch.
You want to hear what he got to say?
When he go ahead, let's see what he got to say.
Any bitch that talks to me like that in public or private is fired on the spot. I would calmly get up and walk away from a bitch. I would go to the airline counter and have my seat changed to be away from a bitch and never talk to a bitch again. But you see the fear in his eyes, the uncertainty. Never hesitate to banish a bitch like this.
All right, Beans. How have you ever had a situation where your lady has gotten out of hand in public?
Luckily, I've never been part of a situation like that, but I know what I would do.
What would you do? What would you do?
You think you could out crazy me?
That's your.
You
what does that
lose.
mean? What does that mean?
If you're here, I'm gonna go here.
So you're gonna go through it screaming and flipping out on her.
I'm gonna be taking my clothes off, screaming. I'm gonna do it all day.
What the fuck? You take your clothes off, you gonna just act a fool.
Just act a outright fool because the next time you would attempt to do it, you were like, nah, I ain't gonna. Last time I did that,
This is the problem with this is the difference between me and you. There is no next time with me.
That's true. That's true.
You act a fool in front of people around me, cussing me out, calling me a loser, calling me I hate you all this. I ain't got time for that. You're gone, dude. I don't even deal with women like that. I don't have the time or the energy to deal with a woman. No woman is that important to me to deal with her and her talking down to me like that. I just don't.
That's true, and that's how everybody should handle it. Truth be told, but
to
me, it's like the gauntlet has been thrown down.
What gauntlet though? There's no gauntlet, dude.
I don't know, but you think you could just? You think you're gonna?
The best remedy for somebody like that is to say, okay, let her do whatever she's doing. And say, I gotta go to the bathroom. Grab your shit and go to the bathroom and keep on walking past the bathroom. Go to a flight. If you're on a flight, like y'all both getting back to wherever y'all home is, I would literally go to the booth or whatever and talk to them and say, can I switch my seat? I would switch my seat, get on the plane, not sit near her. I'd be like, oh, I don't know, they switched the seats. And then I would never talk to her again. It'd be over. Just be over. I'm okay with it. I can't do this no more. I care enough about myself that I just can't let nobody just talk to me crazy like this. Because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. The next step is me exploding and it possibly get physical. And I don't want that to happen because I don't do well with people just talking crazy to me. I don't do well with that. Something gotta happen. I can't be on words. I don't do a lot of words.
No, I get exactly what you're saying.
Because it's like, why are we doing all this for? Why are we talking back and forth? Either we're gonna talk respectfully, or we just ain't gonna talk.
That's it.
I've had moments where girls with me, we've had disagreements, arguments, that I was like, yo, calm down. And then they've get excited. They get excited and they start yelling. And I'm like, yo, who you yelling at? Like sometimes you gotta remind them, like, yo, who are you yelling at? Because if you're talking to me, we won't be talking.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold your times I've never exploded. Well, I can't say I never exploded in public because I have. I don't know. It's a tough thing.
What's so? I mean, why do you feel you explode?
Usually,
You've already said. Go ahead.
Usually, if I've exploded in public, it's one or two things. One, I was too drunk to control myself. I try not to go that far. And when I'm drinking, because it's rare that I drink. And two, you've brought it up so many times where talking nice to you, it's just not working. So I'm gonna try something else.
Well, see, do you think maybe the problem is you talking nice to him? What is talking nice to him? Because
Well, I'm not. When I say nice, I mean I'm talking calmly. I'm not screaming back. I'm communicating, but I'm not getting all disrespectful and loud and crazy. Like I'm not swearing or nothing like that. And I'll do it multiple times. It won't be like one time I did it. The next time I'm yelling at you. It's I done gave you like so many chances to kind of squash this, but you just don't seem to.
But do you not? Now, I'm let me ask you a question. This is real talk. Do you ever punish a bitch? Like, do you ever punish a woman? Not like not in like the bedroom type stuff. I'm talking about like punish her in the fact that you told her what not to do. She's gone and done it, and then you don't give, and then you like. There's no repercussion. Do you give her a repercussion for what she's stepped out of line?
Oh yeah, I've done that.
What kind of repercussions are you giving them?
Usually I don't talk to them for days. I mean, can't put my hands on them. It's different. That's usually what it is. It's usually like if they want something, I'm like, no, I'm not rewarding bad behavior. I told you not to do this. You didn't take me seriously. Now you need to know that there's consequences to your actions. So I usually like if they request something like, no, that's on you. You figure that out. And when you get yourself together, come back.
I'll tell you what I do. Complete, total disconnection. I'm not texting you, calling you, messaging you, giving you. I'm not even giving you the opportunity to know you did something wrong because you already know it. I don't have to tell you. I'm going to completely disconnect from you for either a day, multiple days, depends on how many times you've done this or how many times I've already told you not to do it and you've done it. And you're going to have to sit there with yourself. And that's the real punishment, because a woman with herself is destruction. That's what that is. She will destroy herself based off of not knowing what she's done wrong. So I just don't say nothing to you, because at that point, what more can I say than what I've already said?
I've
already told you I don't want you to do this. Stop doing this around me. You've done it. So now you've challenged me in the respect column, because I've already told you don't do this around me and you've done it. So now I have to show you better. I could tell you.
Yeah.
I just don't. So that usually nips it in the bud. And if it don't nip it in the bud, then we just don't talk no more. And that will nip it in the bud for sure. But once a woman realizes you won't let her go, even if she acts up or disrespects you, it's like you're gonna be in some trouble
in the long haul.
In the long haul, if she knows you will not leave, you will be in trouble.
I get what you're saying.
They need to always know I'll leave your ass if you ain't doing right.
I get that.
All right, let's get into another. Oh no, wait, I already did that one. We already did this one. Do another video. So how long is your girl gonna be staying here?
She leaves tomorrow morning. So
she leave tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll take her out. Take her somewhere tonight.
How long? When she get here?
last Monday and last Tuesday.
Oh, okay. So about a week.
Yeah,
All
it's been
right.
about a week.
It says 5-year-old tried to riz me up. New York City is not real at this point.
Some little 5-year-old with his shirt off and some shorts and shit. He walking, he pulling up his shorts. He like, can I get your number? I'm like, looking at the mother, looking at the father. They laughing. Nah, New York City is not real. What is going on right now? Like, he got more confidence than niggas my age. I look at a nigga my age, he gonna hide behind a tree, hide behind a pole. Look at his men.
Bless that bitch.
I like this dude.
Now let me translate what a bitch just said. A bitch just said, when you see a bitch out in the street that you like, step up and shoot your shot, nigga. Chest out, chin up. Shoot your shot like that 5-year-old did. Fuck what the outcome gonna be. Shoot your shot, nigga.
So now we were talking about this earlier. What were you trying to say about how back in the day was?
And I just make myself sound old. When I was coming up, you had to do that. There was no internet dating. There was no Facebook. Facebook. If you get near somebody, they'll be on your people you may know. None of that stuff. You saw a woman you liked, you had to go in because you may never see her again. That was the world we was living in.
That's true.
You had
There
to
wasn't no
man
internet.
up.
You couldn't find out what if you didn't know where this girl went to school, worked, or her name.
Nothing, dude.
And
That was it.
You had to pray she was in the yellow books, the phone book.
Exactly.
She wasn't in the phone book, boy. You was done.
She was
you
gone.
you might not see her for another couple of years.
Yeah, she was in the universe. Gone. You had to man up. But things have changed so much nowadays. I can understand why some dudes don't approach women. Because I've seen it go left so many times. Like women don't just say no, thank you no more. Because back then that's what they did. No, I got a man, or no, thank you. I'm flattered. Now it's you got the audacity to talk to me looking like that.
But see, my thing has always been if a girl come at you like I mean, if you come out of her sideways, like, hey, little mama, let me talk to you, being all weird. No, but if you
I've
come
never
up
seen
to
that
her-
work.
Me neither.
I've
Or,
never seen it work.
hey, let me ask you a question. Does your face hurt? Like, why? Because it looked like you fell from like little corny shit like that. That ain't gonna work either. But if you just come up to her straight up and just be like, hey, how you doing? I saw you over there. You just look real interesting. And I just wanted to get your name. What's your name? And then just on some of that stuff. And then normal shit. And she'd be like, my name's, let's say for my girl's sake, because she hate when I use other people's girls' names. My name's Karen. I was like, oh, how you doing, Karen? My name's Carlton. What you up to? Can I take, you know what I mean? Can I get your numbers? Maybe we can talk a little more. That simple shit like that. Now, if you talk like that and a girl come up to you and be on something like, the audacity, you ugly. Why the fuck would you even come up to me? Understand something. That's God's way of protecting you from crazy, deranged people. You don't want to be involved with a evil, nasty woman like that anyway. Don't even you shouldn't even feel bad about that. You should be like, whew, I'm glad she showed her hand immediately instead of acting like she was nice. And then I get involved and now I realize she the devil.
She a psycho around here.
Exactly. How many people you have met that you thought was cool, you thought they was genuine, and then you find out they was full of shit.
Oh yeah.
They wasn't nothing that they said they was, and it was evil to you. So it's like, why? I'd rather you show me your hand immediately, especially if I'm coming to you proper. You start ribbing on me. Oh, look at your shoes. Look at you, look buzzy. You, how much money you make? I already know you're not the person for me. Thank you, God. Good luck. I'll move around. So when women do that, you should be happy.
What I've learned is when people normally do that to people, they're doing worse than you.
Always.
9 times out of 10, they do it way worse than you.
We just watched a video a couple weeks ago where the girl's tripping on the dude for going to a museum and going to get some some takeout Chinese food or something. And the girl like, well, can we get a ride? He's like, I actually rode my bike here, and she's like, I don't deal with broke dudes. And then next thing you know, you see her standing at the bus stop. Bitch, you can't drive. So how the hell you expect him to drive?
Exactly.
You know, it's always somebody hating on you that's you doing better than. That's why I don't be mad when dudes when people hate on me, I be like, thank you. And I remember, I told you we got a guy we work with that was friend. I say, and I consider him a friend. Like I'm cool with him, but I said he got hater in him. He got haterade in his heart for people who doing better than him. So when he hate on me, I don't even get mad. I be like, he doing his job. His job is to hate. My job is to win. I'm doing mine. Clearly, that's how you gotta feel it.
It's sad. I be like, one day you can be like me. It'll be all right. So
no, you can't. You can't never be like me because I ain't got no hate in my heart for nobody. Until you get that hate out your heart, you ain't never gonna be better than me.
And it don't even gotta be like that. That's the sad part.
Everybody can win.
Everybody can. Don't even gotta be like that.
It says pregnant by another guy. Her boyfriend's response.
There was a time where I ended up being pregnant. Not with him, of course, but not by him. I ended up pregnant. I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. So then I ended up getting an abortion by myself. And it was the most horrible visit I've ever done. Like I had this beautiful, wonderful man of God. I am pregnant and I have this abortion. I'm doing all this in secret. It was so heavy that I had to tell him. And when I tell him this last time, he's gonna break up with me. I broke his heart like 8 times. And then this is the last time. I'm like, there's no way he wants me back ever. And then so we talk and he said, well, did you ask God for forgiveness? I'm like, I did. Did you forgive yourself? I'm like, I don't know. Well, I love you and I still want you to be my wife. That was my moment that I felt God's mercy and grace.
Bless that bitch.
I just want to end it with that.
He just come out of nowhere.
Oh, you want to hear what he got to say?
Yeah, I gotta hear it now.
Now this bitch is a demon. God didn't have nothing to do with you having an abortion, bitch. And if your nigga that you cheated on was a man of God, he wouldn't fuck with you after you had an abortion, bitch.
As we're dating,
I swear that threw me off when he said that. I was like, God, he ruthless with how he said. But you know what I think about when he said that?
True.
It is true. And I really thought about it like this. For this whole abortion argument, debate, it really come down to, are you a believer in God or are you not? That's what it come down to. Because if you believe in God, there's no way you can be for abortions. No. If you're not a believer in God, there's no way you then you have no problem being for abortions. Because my thing is this, regardless of what y'all want to call it, name it, rephrase it, whatever, abortion is killing a baby. That's what that is.
I'm not even on the abortion part. When
but let's stay with the show.
When she said I broke his heart 8 times, that's where she lost me.
Listen, that guy, look, is it? I don't know if that's God or that's the devil, but I do know this. That man has made it up in his mind that this is the woman for him.
He gonna put up that's a lot.
You're gonna have to look when you make up in your mind that this person is for you, man or woman, you are ready to put yourself into a lot of hell to get to heaven. Because that person, knowing, I don't care who you are, if you're a man or a woman, if you say, I will never leave you for nothing, I'm here for you for all of it, you asking that person to just say, fuck it, then let's test this theory out. That's what you know what I'm saying? Because I've done that. You're gonna test the theory out. Let me see how much you really love me. Because I'm gonna do some bullshit. And let's see if you like, and it's sad because it's like you don't gotta do all that, but hey, you say you want to be in this. Let's see, let's prove it to me. I'm telling people the best thing you should tell them is, look, you fuck up and I'm gone. I'm gone like the wind if you fuck up. That's it.
I understand. I do understand where his forgiveness is coming from, because being a Christian, that's what you're supposed to do.
Are you saying that for yourself, or are you saying that for what they?
No, because I've learned this from my.
Because I don't think you that type of Christian.
No, I'm not. That's why I said that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
But I watched my mother. I watched people do my mother dirty, and she forgave them, and they went out and did them dirty again.
Well, see, the forgiveness I've always was taught it ain't for them; it's for you.
Yeah, that's true.
But the problem is, you can forgive somebody. That don't mean you got to forget.
That's true.
You don't got to like this name. I could forgive you and I could be with you. But don't think it's going back to what it was. It ain't going back to that no more. That's done. You know what I mean? It's like you working a job. You ain't got to clock in at this job. But then I'm the boss and I come in and I see that you 2 hours late. Well, guess what? Now that I've given you this leeway and you couldn't respect it and follow the rules. So now I'm gonna have you clock in because you don't know how to come in 5-10 minutes. You coming in 2 hours. So now you are gonna clock in. You still got the job, but you gonna have to now we putting some restrictions on you because you can't. That's what's needed for you.
Shoot, it sounds like I got a job right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our job. Damn, I don't even want to get on that. That's a whole nother episode. I'll tell you later after the show. Did we already do this? Oh yeah, we just did that one. Yeah, but for him, I'm sorry. If you tell me you cheat on me, not only got pregnant by the guy you cheated on, but then murdered the baby. And then kept it a secret, but it was so much on you that you just had to tell me to release the stress from your guilty conscience. I don't know. I probably would. The trust can't be there anymore.
Oh no, and it's not her. Apparently, it's not her first time. So it's not her first time cheating. So
no, she said 8 times. How many times do you have to? This is my thing. How many times do you have to get your heart broken to realize you deserve better? Like you just don't believe there's something better out there for you?
I gotta see what this guy look like. He's
an Asian dude. You can already tell. Let's get into this other video.
Oh.
Tá, foi demais pra nós. Caiu.
This is what I want to say about before he say what he got to say. The fact that this dude fell on his bike, they were recording and kept walking, lets you know they ain't shit. Just humanity. Would you not go and check on the person to make sure that they're okay?
Yeah, I mean, at least that.
These bitches. Never be overwhelmed by a bitch and never put a bitch over yourself. Cause in the end, a bitch don't give a fuck and God is gonna punish you for it every single time you do that.
Okay, so now the reason I showed you this video was because it actually reminded me when I was in college. I had a Buick Century. I was driving in the back of campus. I'm guilty of this myself. I don't know if you've ever had this happen to you. I was driving and there was this tight turn, but before I got to the tight turn, there was this female that was walking the same way I was walking, I believe, or driving. I was driving this way, she was walking this way. So I'm looking at her and I'm like, I used to be mesmerized by some certain women that would just be, had a certain look. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, oh my God, she was just me and her. I'm in my car, she's just walking by herself. And I ended up getting distracted by her and I end up jumping the curb and hitting, making all this noise, damn near fucked up my alignment of the car. And so she just like, what is that? She turns around, she sees me, and I'm just like, there's no one else around but me and her. And she's just like, how the fuck could he just crash his car right here in the middle? Like, it was no reason I should crash my car, but it was because I was looking at her. and I just felt so embarrassed, and I was like, I just
That's
pulled my
funny.
car out and it drove off.
That's funny.
But I realized that is so true. Like there's times where you see as a man, you could get distracted and see a beautiful woman, and then you would like just crash. Have you ever had that happen to you?
No, thank God. No,
You've never been driving or something, see a woman,
Never.
you're just like, oh golly.
Nope, never. Thank God. The curve.
It could happen, or I should have said something to her, but I was so scared and nervous.
What can you
from
say? You just in there.
because it was like she's just looking like all she did was just start laughing, giggling, and I drove off. I was like, I had my tail tucked between my legs. I was like, I'm
You had to go.
gone. I was scared, dude. I could not. Thank God I never saw that girl again.
Oh man,
I'm so glad I never saw her again. Because I know she would be like, were you
I
the
might-
one driving?
I might have jumped out of the car like, hey girl, let me talk to you for a second.
I wanted to. That dude, I swear what I was gonna do, this I think I was gonna do. I want to believe I was gonna pull up to her and be like, hey, you need a ride to the front? Cause I'm going that way. And then maybe try to talk to her right then. You know, while I'm in the car. She got I just made her day better. I'm driving, she walking. Damn it. You need to get this upgrade for let me upgrade you. But I was just like, yeah. Good times.
Went back and told her homegirls about you.
She probably did. It probably blew her head up because she was like, "Oh yeah, I got that act right to where he crashing cars." That I want to know, ladies. Let us know. Have you ever had a guy crash a vehicle based off of looking at you or just being distracted by your beauty? I don't know. All right. Now this is the one I was talking about to you earlier. It says when you catch a girl cheating on a vacation you took her to. Nah, I don't think you should approach her like that. Well, he pissed. White dude pissed.
As he should
I
be.
say, is she black or is she like Hispanic? I don't know.
Bless that bit. Behold, a nigga has caught his bitch fraternizing with a nigga at the pool. Grabbing her up aggressively ain't the move. Seeing that from afar and going back to the room.
What do you think? You wait a minute. You want to hear what he got to say?
He's probably telling her. He's probably gonna say just to leave her.
Packing your shit and leaving is the move. Flying back to where you came from. Don't even answer the phone when a bitch call. That's the move. A bitch got to catch me at the crib pulling up to find out why I left a bitch there. And then I'd be like, bitch, I saw you with a nigga at the pool. When I saw that, I felt like you wasn't my bitch no more.
Okay. What you got to say?
I would have approached him. I would have played it.
I know you would because you like to smoke.
you
like that type of ignorance.
I would, like I said earlier, I would see how far it went just to see how far she would take it. And then I would be like, all right, if I see her like put her hands on her leg or do all the flirty stuff, then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna
listen. I'm gonna tell you a story. I think I might have told you this before. I was dating this girl one time. This is back when I was about 20. I was about 23, 22, 23. The girl I was dating was like 19, 20, 21, something like that. We were at the club. We were at downtown. We were at this place called, I think, Bottoms Up or whatever. And when we get in the club, she's drunk. She's been drinking. I'm with her cousin too. And her cousin's a girl. And we run into these two guys that they knew. They're like, oh, this is our friend. Let's just say Marcus and Eric. This is Marcus and Eric. And I'm like, okay, how y'all doing? Da, da, da. He's like, yeah, we know him from back in the day. Da, da, da. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, y'all have a good night. Cool. We in the club, we dance. I say, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I go to the bathroom. When I go to the bathroom, I come back after using the bathroom. I see Marcus and Eric over near my ex and her cousin. They're up there on the dance floor, and she's dancing on them. I mean, grinding all on them, twerking her ass on them. And I see them, but they don't see me. So now I'm sitting there looking at this, and I'm like, wow, okay. So this is what this bitch on. This is what she on. This type of time she on when I'm not around. I start walking. She noticed me. She started, she's like, oh shit. He taps her on the shoulder. It's like, oh, and she pulls back. She pulls off of him. Hey, babe, come back. I act like I never said anything to the dude. I never got mad. I'm the type of person, if I say you do wrong by me, you'll never know. I know you do it. I just know where to place you. I know where to put you now. I'm going to treat you exactly how you need to be treated. And that's what I did. I ain't make no scene about it. She never, to this day, she never knew about it. But she knew later how I treated her and that's how I've always been. I don't explode. I don't get mad. I just know what type of game you playing and I start playing it.
Damn. Sad it has to be like that.
It is, but that's just how why my question is this. What are you gaining from flipping out on her, flipping out on the guy? She's already doing it. She's gonna do it anyway. You just got this. That's just God's way of showing you what it really is, what type of person you dealing with. You ain't got to sit there and try to play like, oh, you're my forever. No, I'm not. Because if I was your forever, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's like a weight was lifted from me. A weight, because I'm like, oh, I gotta be a certain way. I gotta be all, I gotta be on my P's and Q's. Oh no, I ain't gotta be nothing now. I'm gonna do exactly what I was here for. I'm here for the games. Let's go. Checkmate.
It's sad.
Well, how much time we got in here? We've been here for about an hour. And what did you want to talk about? I remember you said you wanted to talk about some things.
I don't forgot. I had a chance to look in the chat. I'll just save it for next time. Because I had it last time we talked. I couldn't remember what it was.
I feel like it was a relationship thing, or was it just a general? You can't even remember.
I gotta go back and let me look. No, it wasn't the wedding. It was
How long would you stay with your woman if she went to jail? Truthfully,
if we had kids and stuff like that.
No kids. Right where
no kids.
Is she right next to you? Like
no
forever. He texted me right now, like, yo, get me out of here.
That's a tough one, man. It is.
Depends on how many. I've already told my girl.
She got 5 years. I could do 5.
5 what?
Years. I could probably do 5. It'd be a tough 5. It'd be a real tough 5.
Listen, bro. My girl she do 5 months.
You going before the cell even slam shut on her, huh?
Listen. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I told her, you go to prison, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna come see you on your birthday, and I come see you on our anniversary. I'm gonna put money in your books. Maybe once a week I could talk to you on the phone. possibly, depending on if I'm doing something or not. Don't ask me nothing about what I'm doing. Especially if we don't got no kids. We got kids, you know, you got a little bit more. We could talk about what's going on in life, but let's just stick it to what you talk. When I come see you, let's talk about what's going on in here with you. I don't want you, because I don't want her to feel bad and be mad and all this. But I'm gonna live my life. I gotta live my life. I ain't about to sit here and just wait on you for years and you in prison.
Get them conjugal visits in.
Yeah, if we could do that, that's cool. But I'm gonna tell her, just don't, man. That part of our life you need to leave alone. Don't stress yourself out about it. Cause why stress yourself out if you in prison? You don't need to bring no more stress to yourself. It goes, but this is the thing though. I believe the same way. If I was in prison, I wouldn't ask you to be loyal to me. Well, let me say this: loyal in what form? Loyalty in the fact that you there for me, you put some money on my books, things like that. Cool. Who you messing with? I don't give a damn. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's between you, Jesus Christ, and whoever you talking to. Just make sure that money, that check clear.
Yeah. Nah, I get that.
Well, this was different. First time I was doing it. I actually enjoyed doing it this way because now you don't have to always come all the way to the crib.
That's
to
true.
do this. It's, you know, it's cool to see you and do it in person too, but I feel like it ain't really that much different.
No, it's not. I'm just not there. That's the difference.
Yeah, you're not there. You can get up and go. Your ass might be in your drawers right now for all we know.
No, definitely not. No, I'm good.
I'll just play. But I'm saying you can be the comfort of your own.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Technology, man. Well, I think this is it. I think we're good on this show. What you think?
Yeah, let me get back to my lady. I don't left her.
I know she might be getting into some mess now. Hey, appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm your boy Canteen. This my man Beans.
Y'all have a good week.
Hey,
week.
wait a minute. Today Monday?
It's Monday, yeah.
Yeah, go get the grind in. Go put that work in. You know what I mean? If you don't do it, who the hell else will? All right? I'm your boy.
Said it already.
Yeah, I said all that shit. Fuck it.
Nigga! That's gotta be racist.
Daddy?